Hello, everybody. I'm Wayne from the band The Flaming Lips, sitting in a very old-fashioned looking snowmobile in the LeBreton Gallery at the Canadian War Museum.
So the real question here is, which lever sends the balls out into the crowd tonight, and which one?
Right. No, this is definitely too heavy duty for a Flaming Lips thing. You know, when you get close to the Flaming Lips gear, it's all held together with duct tape, and you know, it's really, most of it is just meant to look good, like when you're at the like when you're at the circus or something. You get up closer to their stuff and it's all beat up and just barely held together. This stuff is very well made. It'll last. Well, sorry about that.
Let's talk about your show.
All right.
It seems to me that your show is like kind of organized anarchy. Would that be a?
Oh, no.
No.
I mean, I think people come to rock shows. They already kind of know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? I mean, there's kind of a routine of epicness that people get used to. You know, and I think we take that and we just exaggerate that a little bit. But luckily, you know, I mean, as much as I love music, I love doing all the other stuff as well. And I think that lends itself to me always sort of being involved in doing something. And so and I like doing it. I mean, I think we're mostly, if we're lucky in the best of circumstances, we're sort of creating an atmosphere by which this music gets to enhance all that. Part of what we do is, like, even when we go to set up our show, we're not just sitting backstage waiting for the curtain to open and then we arrive. I mean, people will see us setting up our stuff out there, testing it all, see if it all works. I mean, some of it is very specific gear, and if it doesn't work right, well, we're like the only ones that know how it works. So it only makes sense that we go out there and make sure it works, because we want the show to be as good and technical problem-free as it can be. But I think people will see us up there setting up gear, and then we sort of say, okay, now the show's going to start, and then we appear again. And, in a sense, they just saw us. You know what I mean? They just saw us on stage, and yet we all know the routine of the spectacle. And so when we appear again, it's like, oh, great, they're here.
Can you breathe in that ball?
We do a parade in Oklahoma City, and I've been in it for 45 minutes at a time, and not really. It gets more... it gets all wet in there. It gets all, the moisture accumulates quicker than the air would run out. But I didn't know that, when I first got it. I went in my front yard and my wife helped me blow it up. And, we didn't really know what was going to happen or how quickly, you just don't know. And she gave me a little pocket knife as I went in there and said, if you get trapped, just cut your way out, and you could see the headline in the paper the next day, stupid rock star, suffocates on his own front yard with his new Italian-made, plastic space bubble.
Do you have to up the ante next time? Do you have to keep the spectacle growing, or can you then do an acoustic set later?
No, well, I don't know about that, I mean, I think within the framework of even our set, we do a big variety of stuff already. But no, I don't think it's a matter of like Evel Knievel having to jump now, 20 cars as opposed to 15. It's music, and music is, different songs say different things about, different, powerful experiences. And most of what makes it powerful isn't the group, it's you. It's what you think is happening. And if you're there with some girl and she likes you and you're getting high and you're going to have sex after the show, that's going to be a great show. That's going to be great. So it's not just what the group is doing. It's what's happening in your life while this group is in front of you, and I know that. I think that's the difference between rock and roll and just being music. We're trying to say that life can be this great, colorful, exaggerated experience.
That was the Flaming Lips at the Cisco